back, guys, to another video. Today I'm very excited because we're going to be dropping this 346 off to get welded up. I don't have a welder, nor do I have the confidence in my own skill to weld one myself. So we're just going to pay to have it done. The nice thing is, so we already have the diff flying around, so we can just get it done, get it back, hopefully by the end of the weekend, and get this thing in. But first, I'm gonna bag this thing up because I don't like the smell of geared oil or diff fluid or whatever you want to call it. Makes me sick to my stomach. I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree. So let's bag this up, we'll throw it in the car, and then we're gonna head up and drop it off, and then grab some fast food on the way back home for dinner. Let's go drop this dip off. Woo, road trip! Yay! All right, so it's 2 days later. We picked up the diff last night, and didn't really have enough time to get around to getting started on getting it filled and sealed. So we're gonna do that today. So we have our freshly welded diff. Let's see if I can turn it around here. And yeah, it's not gonna unweld itself like that one did over there. Yeah, so right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill it up after cleaning it out and make sure that there's no leftover slag from when it was being welded. And then once we have it sealed up, let the RTV kind of set a little bit and torque it down. I think tomorrow we'll end up getting this thing back in the drift car. So let's get to cleaning. Okay, so we got the differential torqued. Again, I know my cover is very dirty, but at least the mating surfaces are clean, right? But I am gonna clean it up a little bit before we put it back in the car. But now she's all torqued. I'm not gonna lay her down yet, just because I know the RTV calls for not coming in contact with oil for the first 24 hours. So we're gonna let it sit until tomorrow evening. And then at that point, we'll go ahead and clean things down and get her thrown in the car. I'm very excited though. It's been a while since I drove the drift car. Would like to just take it up and down the block every once in a while, keep it running and fluids cycle through it. And we're also, I've now decided I'm gonna go lower, just so the car looks better, but we'll get that tomorrow. For right now, there's not really more to talk about, so I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. All right, back at it the next day. We actually got a little bit of rain and we got some breeze going, so it's not quite as hot out. That being said, I figured I'd take the opportunity to knock out getting the diff back in this thing. So we've already moved wifey's cars, so I have a little bit more breathing room, and let's go ahead and knock this thing out, yeah? All right, so we got the diff in, sway bar up, and the axles and drive shaft bolted in. Now I'm just gonna get all the tiny, teeny little bolts for everything else thrown up in there, like the heat shield and everything, and then just give a final torque on the axles and drive shaft, and we're good to go. All right, well, we got everything tightened up. Say thank you to the wifey for putting it in gear and holding the handbrake while I tighten the drive shaft and axle bolts. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I gave myself a little bit of a shiner. Laying under the car, I dropped the ratchet on my face. Yeah, so that's cool. Car's back together. I do got to steal my secondary air pump from Nisha. We have another one that we're going to put in hers, but before I test drive the car, I do need to get that done. But that being said, it's getting late. I'm really hot, and now my eye socket hurts, so I don't stop laughing yet. It's not funny. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything wrapped up, but I appreciate everybody's tuning in, stopping by, and we almost got this thing back on the road. The next video will be me getting out driving. We're going to swap tires out on the rear, because those things are burnt from the last event at Monoculture. And then maybe the next video we'll go ahead and lower the car more. I don't know. We'll get to there. But if you like today's video, leave a like, comment. If you're not yet, subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Peace. Christmas tree. Good. It feels really good. I really like it. Feels a little bit more peppy. I honestly can't wait to try it out in a closed course setting.